Alright guys, so we're back over here in Helldivers 2 with another fresh build for you, and we're going to be facing the Illuminate forces once again because this particular loadout has been a ton of fun to use against them, and it's centered around the new killzone weapons, the new killzone armor, and whatnot, and I'm telling you, this thing has been a lot of fun. But anyways, this build is called none other than Hellzone. Let's get into it. Alright, so jumping in game, so how this is going to work is we're going to go over the build in detail from head to toe, and then we're going to jump into a dive so that way you can see exactly how I use this particular build in action so you can know exactly how well it works against the different Illuminate forces. So anyway, jumping into our primary weapon, we're going to be using either the new assault rifle or the SMG, depending on which one you want to use. Now I do understand that the assault rifle was a paid version, so you can't get it now, especially if you're watching this so far after it was released in the store. It's going to rotate back around, but for now it's not available. But you can use either one because we got the SMG free, and the SMG is actually pretty decent overall. It's got a really nice recoil control, it's got very nice fire rate, and it's also got a very fast reload, even though the magazine is fairly small, and it does respectable damage in my opinion. Whereas the assault rifle has slightly higher damage and capacity, and the trade-off is that you do have a little bit lower reload, and then overall the recoil and fire rate a little bit slower. But in general, personally, I feel like the assault rifle has a much better pace to it. I do like the SMG, but I feel like it should have just a little bit larger of a magazine considering how fast the fire rate is. So again, until they make that kind of change and make some adjustments to it, I'm going to recommend using the assault rifle if you do have it. However, for this particular build, the SMG is going to be very good since everybody got that for free. Jumping over to our secondary, we're going to be using the grenade pistol, primarily just for taking out the warp ships. We're not going to be using this to take on enemies. What we're going to do is we're going to use our primary weapon, take down shields, shoot this in, destroy the warp ships. Pretty self-explanatory. This is the best base clearing secondary in the game. So our grenade of choice is going to be the gas grenade because we're going to be using the killzone armor, which has the perk that protects us from gas, and we'll go over that in just a moment. But in general, this is the best crowd control grenade in the game because it's going to make the enemies just go crazy, go in circles, take damage over time. You can clean them up with your primaries. This grenade is absolutely incredible. It's definitely one of my favorite grenades and probably the best grenade in the game right now. Jumping over to the armor set. So again, I know there are two different versions. You have the paid version and you also have the free version of the killzone armor set. So use either one. The obedience is the light armor version, which is very nice. But I do like this dutiful version at the medium armor slot because it's very nice as well. So the passive that we get with this armor is going to be acclimated, which provides 50% resistance to fire, gas, acid, and electric. This is great because this is going to protect us against all the electrical things that the harvesters can do. And then if we happen to get caught in our gas cloud because we're running through it and whatnot, this will protect us with that as well. And then fire and just everything. It's great because it protects us against all the various elements that we're going to be going against in any particular situation, especially against the Illuminate. Jumping over to our stratagems, the support weapon stratagem we're going to be using is the STX3 wasp launcher. So in short, this thing is really good overall, and I feel like a lot of people kind of misunderstand how it works. So against different factions, it operates differently, so I'm not going to explain that. But against the Illuminate specifically, this is great at taking out the overseers and all the medium level units on the Illuminate side. I absolutely love it. It's great as like a primary weapon, running around with it because it's got a great ammo economy in my opinion. When you have it in the burst mode, you just shoot it and then you can kill a lot of overseers or the watchers or anything like that in one shot. Very nice. Against the harvesters, it's not as great because it has the same issues that the spear does, because this is a lock-on weapon and it doesn't prioritize the weak spots. What it does is it prioritizes the enemy in general and will hit them in wherever spot it can go in the particular moment, in the particular direction the enemy is. So with dealing with this weapon against the harvesters, what will happen is you'll shoot them, it'll hit their leg, it'll hit their joint, it'll hit their the head, it'll hit all over their body. So I mean, sometimes it's very difficult to get complete target focus on that joint, which is their weak spot. But again, it will kill harvesters in about 2 to 3 barrages, which you can reload this really quickly. And I feel like it's actually overall ammo efficient. So just quickly touching on the artillery mode, the reason why I don't like the artillery mode specifically with this weapon is because of the fact that it doesn't target the light armored units, which is what it's great against. So the biggest difference is that the burst mode has the much higher armor pen when you're going against the more medium and elite units, whereas the artillery mode has the lighter pen, so it's great at going against cannon fodder. But again, it doesn't target the cannon fodder like the boatless in this case, which is annoying. So if it targeted them, it would be a little bit more viable. So that destroys the wasp ammo economy by using it in artillery mode. So you'll see we're going to go over this in our dive, but again, the wasp is a great option for being able to take out the overseers more specifically, and it's just very fun overall. So we're also going to be bringing the eagle cluster bombs. The reason why I love these so much is because they're incredible at cleaning up so many enemies on the battlefield, and they're great at taking out any of the shields on the warp ships and also the harvesters. The cluster bombs are just so amazing, and the best part about them is that they have 5 total uses. You're going to get a ton of utility out of this particular stratagem. So we are going to be bringing 2 different sentries with this build, and the first one being is the Gatling sentry. So this thing is absolutely incredible. They've done a lot of good tweaks to it by increasing the ammo, making the cooldown less, and giving it medium arm penetration. That now it's in a really good spot overall, and it's very good against the illuminate forces because it's going to absolutely destroy so many things at once, especially if you place it very well. So the Gatling sentry is going to be very good, and then we're going to pair it with the rocket sentry because the rocket sentry is just so great with its ammo economy. It has tons of really good potential if you place it well. What I like to do is place the Gatling sentry and the rocket sentry kind of side by side because they can kind of protect each other. If you place them both side by side too, and there's a harvester, the Gatling sentry will take out the shields, the rocket sentries will take out the harvester very quickly. So again, the rocket sentry is very good for the fact that it does have such a great ammo economy and does a pretty considerable amount of damage overall. So this is a good 1-2 combo, in my opinion. All right, so with all that being said, we're gonna jump into a dive and I'm gonna show you how this build works in live action. Let's get into it. Alrighty, let's get our stuff called in here.
Let nothing stand in the way of liberty.
We got, see what that is over there. Is that a what? Oh, I don't know what that was, but I just shot him. Oh, got a harvester right there. Gonna drop our sentries real quick. See if we can take them out.
Deploying SOS beacon.
See, alrighty.
Heads up! Heads up!
Come on, rocket sentry, work! Okay, harvester down. That was a little bit close for comfort. Okay, so boom. Take out this overseer right there. Boom. Yep, one shot. The target acquisition and range of this is just stupid. It's up to like 200 meters or something. Absolutely stupid. One thing I wish this thing did is when you targeted, everything in this circle should be able to be locked onto. If you want to. Like, it should have a mode for that. That'd be really good overall, because that way if you have like a bunch of like multiple enemies in there, you can actually target around and like hit them all with different clusters. That'd be really cool. To get those shields down.
Unleashing democracy.
Okay, shields down. Oop. Down. Okay, let's get this first one closed. Okay, got it. Watcher. Right. Keep going here. Crap. Missed. Got it. Reload. Gas grenade. Boom.
Democracy!
Ah! Not like this! gonna use our cluster bomb to get out of this hairy situation right here. Back up. We gotta retreat here. We got a lot of enemies on us.
On its way.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ah! My goodness. Just jumped over those bolas.
Here comes the cavalry. Say hello to the monsters.
Oh, I was killed with that thing.
Freedom never sleeps. Not today.
Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Come on now.
Allied
Loaded.
destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
Loaded, come on. Ah! Okay. Good. Alright, got out of that hairy situation. Alright.
Requesting air support.
Die, Mr. Overseers!
Squadron. Deploying Helldiver to combat zone.
Yeah. Go.
Have a taste of democracy.
Freaking so good at killing the Overseers. Now let's fight this harvester with this thing. So I can show you the, there's an action here against it.
Attack underway.
Don't hurt me!
Rear sample squad. Eagle 1, leaving combat zone to resupply.
It takes about 2 barrages to kill the harvester, so not insanely great, but it's pretty freaking good overall. It's not terrible. All right, got ourselves a little.
Found something.
Outpost destroyed.
Requesting sentry.
Probably really dumb to put these right here in this narrow pathway, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Tagging map. East. Far. Allied destroyer joining squadron. Deploying Helldiver.
AP on top of it. Oh God! Get him!
Calling down a support weapon. Calling down a sentry.
This is ridiculous. This looks ridiculous. No sentries protect me. Here we go. Get that thing going fast. I find myself a lot of times, I don't know why, humming this song from these missions because we've had to play them so much against the Illuminate. It's kind of ingrained in my head now. Ended up like, yeah, I sound ridiculous at work just humming this. These shields down.
Objective completed.
Dropping a pin. Leaving democracy. 50 meters. Reloading.
See if we can get over here and get this one before the shield comes back. Oh, the shield didn't go down. Oh.
Sending
See
in
it.
an eagle. Coming in hot.
Oh no. Run.
Outpost destroyed.
Boom, baby. Double kill. You mad over here? Just swinging? Don't worry, I'll kill you.
Requesting sentry.
Nice. That was one of the good. This is one of the good ones. We're gonna place these right about
Requesting
here.
sentry. Calling down a sentry.
Gatling actually fell down. That's not what I wanted.
How about a nice cup of liberty?
Die! Oh, got him.
Bags empty. New bag.
I think this weapon should have medium armor penetration. I really don't like weapons without medium armor penetration too much, but this one is not the worst.
Reloading. Have a taste of democracy. Fire in the
A lot of
hole.
voteless over there.
Requesting air support.
Get that in over there.
Liberty emerges victorious yet again. Extract when ready.
Coming down supplies. New mag. Democracy.
Dang, that target's far away. I can hit the harvester from way over here? Holy crap, that thing is shoots far. I always forget how freaking far this thing can shoot. That's nuts.
Calling down a sentry.
Alright, let's go. Got him. Flip our buddies out from all the way over here. Dang. Got a watcher coming in. Don't want him to call in his buddies. Boom.
ETA T-minus 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Come on.
Reloading.
Stir down. All right, well, that's it for the Hellzone build. Let me know what you guys think about this build down in the comments below, and if you're going to be trying it, and what are your overall thoughts on the Wasp launcher after you've been able to play with it quite a bit. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next build video. Peace.